Don't be a buzzkill.
They tryna pull me out the higher road, but I just put my hands up with my eyes closed. Cause I'm a rebel, I don't feel mellow. Step up in the party with my team like hello. Yeah.
Hi guys, welcome to Real Football Picks. My name's Vinny, and this is Shane.
How you doing, guys?
We're going to be going over every NFL game this week real briefly, just with the spread, and we'll each have a pick on the game, and we'll keep track of it, just running tabs, see who does better, and maybe after the end of the week, next week, we'll have something that one of us will have to do, whoever loses, and we're also going to have a serious pick that we'll have 1, 2, or 3 picks of the week, where we'll do something that we really like and something that we're definitely going to be betting on, and hopefully you follow that. And, we've done pretty well in the past in these type of picks, so we decided to do this show. And now it's that time of the show. We'd like to thank our sponsor for this week of Real Football Picks, Hierarchy Vodka. Let me tell you a little bit about them. Hierarchy Vodka, it's in a class of its own. It's handcrafted in Bend, Oregon. Have you ever been to Bend, Oregon?
No, but from what I hear, our producer Josh likes to bend over quite often.
Oh, really? It's a super premium vodka. It's incredibly smooth and easy to drink. Great on the rocks. Mixes well in any vodka cocktail. I personally like mine with a little soda water, maybe a lime. How about you?
On the crazy nights when I want to stay up all night, get a little crazy here in Las Vegas, I mix it with some sugar-free Red Bull.
That's nice.
That's what you do.
100% sweet white corn. I don't know what that means.
Vodka, corn, either way.
Okay. It's distilled 5 times, and it's filtered 10 times.
Mink ya, 15 times? They really care about their vodka. As a tribute, I say we do a shot.
Let's do one. Salute.
Salute.
Real smooth.
Smooth.
Thank you, Hierarchy Vodka. And now, the Spatula Pick of the Week. Now we're at that time in the show where we do what's called the Spatula Pick of the Week. Basically what we do is we find out what the betting public is on this week, the highest percentage, and we kind of go opposite for fun. I don't know if we're going to bet this game, but this is something that we'll do and we'll keep track of and see how it goes throughout the season. And this week's Spatula Pick of the Week is...
Let's see, we're excited here. First week's Spatula Pick of the Week is... The Bears.
The Bears.
With 73% of the public on Houston, our Spatula Pick of the Week is the Bears. Even though I'm part of the public, because you'll see, as you know from the previous segment, I picked Houston instead of the Bears.
Hey guys, now we're going to do our picks of the week. These are the games we're actually betting. I have 2 this week. I got a Sunday game, which I'm going to take Minnesota minus 2.5 at Tennessee. Minnesota was, I think, 7-1 last year on the road, or 7-1 against the spread. I know that the quarterback situation where Teddy Bridgewater is out for the season. I like the fact that they still have a top 5 defense. They got, a tremendous running back in Adrian Peterson. I think Sean Hill is underrated. I don't think Teddy Bridgewater is that much of an upgrade. They got Sam Bradford. I think he's going to fit in well with them down the road. Tennessee is better, I think, but they are 3-19 in their last 22 at home against the spread. Did you know that?
No.
Now you know.
No.
They beat Jacksonville twice, and I think they've lost everyone else. They might have beat one other team. So I'm taking Minnesota minus 2.5 for my first pick of the week. I'm going to let Shane do his pick of the week, and then I'll come back. I have one more.
Okay, my pick of the week is going to be the Arizona Cardinals, over the New England Patriots. I just came across a stat that shows Arizona's 5-0 in the last September games. New England is, let me just make sure, New England's 1-6 in the last 7 road games. There's some questions about, obviously, the quarterback position and the tight end position with Gronk going down. I see him winning by at least 17 points, 3 scores, but I might be being a little bit... I don't like the Patriots, so that might be part of my reason, but no.
Is there a reason why you don't like the Patriots? Did you have a problem with one of them?
No.
Nothing happened between you and Jimmy Garoppolo ever? Ever? Nothing? Nothing. All right, I'm just asking. I heard something about that. I don't know if it was true or not.
Here we go.
All right, whatever. My next pick is going to be the Monday night game. I like the Washington Redskins at home, +3 against Pittsburgh. They got Josh Norman. He's still a lockdown corner. I know the scheme might have helped him out in Carolina. They got a good pass rush, but I still think he's going to do well. Antonio Brown's a great receiver, but I like Washington's offense. I like their defense. I like what they're doing there, and I believe they're going to win this game. So I'll take the 3 points, +3 at Washington, but I still think they can win this game. All right, guys, now we're going to do what we call a fantasy football minute. It's just a quick little thing for our fantasy football fans out there. We both play fantasy football. Do you like fantasy football, by the way?
I enjoy it.
You feel good about fantasy football?
I feel great about it
How
this
many
year.
How many leagues you in this year?
2.
And how do you think you're going to do?
Excellent. We win.
He's pretty
I think I'm the
good. I got to
champion.
say his team.
The champ is here.
His team's pretty
Champ
lucky
is
too.
here.
Last year he had Devontae Freeman. He got lucky with that. Anyway, we're going to be doing. I'll do a sleeper pick, and then we're going to do a bust pick. The regular guys that everyone has that they think are good, we don't go over those. Just so everyone knows. I mean, if you got your whatever, the good guys.
Any type of
Antonio
instrument, you're gonna find
Browns
out
and
your
those
tops.
guys, Petersons, we play those guys. So we'll just go over who we think is a sleeper and who we think is going to be a bust that you might play. Okay, I have my sleeper pick is going to be Matt Stafford of the Detroit Lions. Jim Bob Cooter. Stafford, 19 touchdowns, 2 interceptions the last 5 games last year. I like what they're doing there. They're going no huddle. They're going to get a lot of plays off. I'm going to say Stafford's going to have at least 3 touchdowns this week, and he's probably going to have 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. I think that people will be happy with that. He's going to be cheap if you do those other things, FanDuel and DraftKings. Shane, who's your sleeper this week?
My sleeper is going to be Christine Michael. He's ranked, between 17 and 20 in most of the formats. I pick him to finish top 6 this week, maybe top 3. I think he's going to have a real good game. He's trying to prove something. He's got a great matchup. And
All right, so you're going Christine Michael.
You got
I wonder who's got him in our league. I think I do. Okay.
We have him in one league. He's got him in another.
I'm going to do my bust of the week right now. My bust of the week is going to be Eddie Lacy. I know he lost a lot of weight, but I just feel he's still a slob. And I'm not a big fan of Eddie Lacy.
I like Eddie Lacy.
I'm not a big fan of Eddie Lacy.
He's in shape. It's a contract year.
All right. Hey, this is my bust of the week. Now your bust of the week. Eddie Lacy, I don't think he'll break 70 yards. I think he'll be under 70 yards. Maybe a touchdown, but I think he's going to have a lesser week than people believe. So Eddie Lacy's my bust of the week. Who's your bust of the week?
All right, my bust of the week, I'm going with someone that you're going to probably slap me for, but Lamar Miller. I did pick Houston. I think they're going to have a good game, but it's going to be through the air, not through the ground. The Bears have a real good front 7 now. They're underrated. Their secondary still blows.
You don't think he catches passes out of the backfield? He's got pretty good hands, that guy.
I'm going with Lamar Miller.
And who'd you pick when they played each other? Did you pick Houston or did you pick the Bears?
Through the air. Osweiler. He's got Fuller. He's got Hopkins. He's got all these weapons.
If Houston goes up by 21 in that game, let's just say, you think that they're not going to try to run the ball after that? They're just going to.
I think with Langford, Cutler had a great year last year. He's coming off of one of his best years.
This is a contradiction, I think.
He's going to keep it close, but at the end, they're not going to be able to keep up with that high-powered offense Houston
All right. So you like
I like the over.
You think Lamar Miller is going to be a bust?
I do.
I think Lacy's going to be a bust. You think
Christine
Michael's going to be a sleeper, and I'll go with Matt Stafford. And that's your football fantasy minute. Okay, guys, we're just going to give some Super Bowl predictions just for the fun of it. I actually put $1,000 on this one. Minnesota 25-1. I don't think the Bridgewater thing is going to matter as much as people think. I still think they're a top 5 defense, like I said before. I'm going to be riding Minnesota pretty hard this year. 25-1. Minnesota is one of my sleeper long shot Super Bowl pick. Shane?
I'm going to go with the soon-to-be Las Vegas Raiders. They're 20-1. I like their options or the way that they're coming together. I'm feeling the Raiders as my sleeper Super Bowl possible pick of the year.
Oh, really?
That's
okay.
right.
All right. I have another pick. It's kind of a chalky pick. I'm going to take Arizona. They're 8-1. I think they're a very good team. The defense is sound. They had a bad beat. They got destroyed in last year's playoffs. They should be able to get home field advantage this year. If they get 2 home games, they could be very dangerous. They could go to the Super Bowl. I'll take them at 8-1. How about you?
Well, I don't like necessarily taking the favorite, but I'm going to go with Seattle. I know that they're probably, are they the favorite this year?
Well, it's them,
win it?
New England, Arizona.
I'm going to go with Seattle. I feel like every other year they put something together. They got shorted last year. That was a crazy comeback by the Vikings. But I'm going to go with Seattle.
Do you know Pro Football Focus ranked their offensive line as the worst offensive line in football?
I do. Russell Wilson's a scrambling quarterback. The line doesn't matter as much.
You did know that.
They go against the easiest run-stop defenses all year.
Oh, wow.
I have faith. Their line isn't as important this year as normal.
All right, and that's Super Bowl predictions. Good luck with that. And if you'd like, you could follow us at Real Football Picks on the Westgate Super Contest this year. We entered. We're hoping to do well. Please check us out at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Football Picks. Thanks for joining us this week. For Shane, this is Vinny saying thank you very much.
Hopefully we see you next week. Thanks for tuning in this week. Have a good weekend.
Thanks
Let's
for
go
coming.
Bears.
Real Football Picks, Week 1.